What's going on, everybody? DJ GoHam here. Welcome back to Mercury Farms. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have, well, what's the best way to put it? Yeah, we got a lot of wool. That's what we got. We got a whole lot of wool. What we're trying to do, oh, come on. You know what? I'm just going to go. I don't even care. I've been sitting here for too long. You can wait on me. We have a heavy load right here. I wasn't quite sure how we were going to do this, so I just stacked it up as high as I could, tried to make it a little skinnier at the front, a little wider at the back where the widest wheels are, where our support is. What we've got is we got the brand new MAN TGS? TGI? We've got the new MAN IT runner truck, and we threw the old, so it came with the first IT runner pack, the bell trailer for that, and then we got a dolly. And then we've got the Flegel flatbed on top of that. So that is all of our rigging that we're using right now. Actually, if it helps you guys out any, I guess I can show it to you here. This is the rig. I think, yep, these are all four parts. The TGX, the Flegel SDS, the Bell container from the original IT runner pack, and the Crampy dolly, the 10L. Now, I want to sell all of this. I want to get this money all the way up. Actually, we're like $1 million under where we should be right now. So we may have to go in and fix that. We did some messing around during a Let's Play, and I just never put the money back that was supposed to be there. So we need to do that. But first, oh man, we've got all this. So I'm gonna try and take this down. Yep, there we go. That seems to be selling it. We're getting about $2,000 per 1,000 liters right now. There we go. They all should just start falling and dropping and all kinds of stuff. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Please sell? Come on. Why is it that sometimes they just don't want to sell? You know what? Gonna do some magic. There you go. Wow, this one won't sell you. There we are. So there's that. We've got those sold. We've made a little bit, not too much. What is that? $500, $700 off of wool, something like that. This one's going to be the moneymaker right here. All right, good. It is selling. Wow, that's selling fast. Holy cow. That whole trailer alone worth $57,000. Goodness gracious. So let's jump in and let's get rid of all of this because we just leased it all. It paid for itself. Perfect. Whatever. Now, we have come through and we have planted some stuff. Let's take a look. What did we plant? So while you guys were gone, 29 is now a grass field because we're going to go through and we are going to do some square silage bales. We're going to use the new Anderson equipment. We've got oats in field 0. We've got soybeans in field 30. We have canola in 32, 33. That's ready to be harvested. We have corn in 36, 35, 34, and G2. And we have wheat in 37 and 38. You're probably looking at this going, DJ, that's kind of a weird field. Well, we've got a shed here. And then we've got a trail straight through. Boom, baby. That's what's up. So we've kind of finished all of this around. So what I want to do, what we need to do, is get everything put away because every field that we have has been planted. Every bit of land that we have is done. I don't have to do anything else. So what we got to do, get this put away. And then do some animal stuff because I have sold the sheep. Sheep are gone. We're not going to do sheep anymore. We are going to focus primary and solely on pigs and cows. Now, that does present a bit of an issue to us because this area right here, we've got this right here. So we may be able to block that off, cut it down, something. We're going to focus on cows and pigs. Again, like I said, we also have horses. We have 2 horses that are way up in the woods. And we also have 16 horses down here. I don't know why I forgot to put those back, but we had sold all the horses before we kind of moved our primary Let's Play over, and I totally forgot to bring them back. So we've got them back now. So let's get this put away. I've got 2 other cedars that we need to get put in their right places. And then it's going to be time to move some sheep. So here's what we've got. We have a sheep pasture here that has kind of been incorporated into this field a bit. We're going to have to get rid of that. And we've got a sheep pasture right here that's been incorporated here. We're going to have to get rid of that. And we may have to get rid of these seed guys as well. We will have to re-terraform pretty much all of this. We're going to have to do a whole lot of work. So let's get into it. Let's get started. First things first, we need to find the sheep pastures and we need to sell them. And they're around here somewhere. Goodness gracious, we got a lot going on. Large sheep pasture, sold and sold. Got it. Now we need to buy. We need to buy some animal pens right here. And let's go in. First thing, let's check out a large pig enclosure. I'm pretty sure the pigs and the cows are the exact same size. No, I'm very wrong with that, actually. Pigs and the cows are completely different sizes. So the pigs may not work here very well. What about a cow pasture right there? Cow pasture right here? A little bit of a bad idea. Yeah, it's a bit of a bad idea. I think we can make it work, though. I think we can make it work because we're all the way down right here. I mean, it looks like it'll work. The only thing is we won't be able to get to this field anymore from right here. However, everything works perfect, so we could just terraform around it. It's going to mess a whole lot of stuff up. We're going to have to go through and really, really tweak this. But we're going to place it down anyway, and because of a little bit of magic, it kind of puts it down and nothing changed around it. Yep, we're going to have to fix that. And then we have our new pig enclosure. Now this is actually going to be pretty easy to do. However, we do have the area around it. We're going to have to, dig in just a little bit. Not too bad. Let's see. How are we going to work with the trees? That's going to be the biggest part here. We got to put it in a way where we're not in trees. We still got to make it look like it's supposed to be. I think about right there. Yeah, it's a little glitchy. Let's bring it over just one more. Boop. And bye. Perfect. Now, again, of course, it has gone through, deleted some of our field and everything like that. So now we have to go through, look at this. It's done it on purpose. I will tell you, it's done it on purpose because this is exactly how it's supposed to be. We got to come through and cut these trees down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Let's see. Sculpting, flatten the ground. Let's at least get this guy. I'm trying to go real slow, real easy. Oh, yep. See, it just starts digging right away. It just starts jumping into it and digging into the side of the... Well, there's our thing right there. Oh my goodness. This is just something else. I'll tell you what. Of course, the pigs will be walking around all the way around here. So how about this? Let's come through. Let's get this tree. Let's get that tree. Let's get this tree. Let's get some of these trees out that are just completely in our way. Thanks to this guy, the Brooks, we are good. We've got everything set up and ready to go over here for us. We are all right. All the trees have been removed. Very nice. So let's jump back in here and let's get that smooth transition going so we can get right there. That's good. Smooth that out through there. See, this is what we're talking about now, because now we can see all of the fence. This is what we wanted to begin with. Got to go real nice, real easy. Can't go too crazy because it will backfire. Yeah, it'll backfire. One little bit. Come on. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now let's come through here, make sure all this is nice and flat because this is the way we want this. Nice and easy. Again, please be careful when you're doing this because it will just take off if you're not careful. You can kind of see it go boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Be easy, be gentle with it. Don't go crazy. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Let's roll up through here. and get the rest of this done as well. And this will be the end of this field. There we go. Perfect. That's the end of this field. You're probably looking at that going, DJ, there's something there that's not right. You're not wrong. Just let me have it, all right? Now let's give a little bit of rock, make it look nice. I always like doing a little bit of rock. I think the rock looks really good on the side like this. It kind of makes it look like you really did dig right into the ground and make it just kind of, just something about it. I really like it. One thing we got to do is get rid of all of these tracks on the side, because that's a little bit, we half realistic-ish. But that is just not at all. There we go. Perfect. We'll come through the ground and fix that. I do want to get it high, because what we could do is when we get it a little bit too high, what we could do is we can come through and get that grass texture put on it. There we go. And I think that's a good place for that to stop, because it does kind of bend down into there. And then let's find our paintable grass texture right here. And then we'll just kind of run up the side, just like this. And then we'll do the same thing here. It's okay if it overdoes just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to be. That's the key here. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be. That way it's, looks weathered and looks done up. Now, where's that rock texture again? Is this the rock texture we used? Yes, this is the rock texture we used. Again, I want to come through here, do the same thing, just give it a little bit of little rock texture, break it up from the surrounding areas. That is why I do that. It's just to break it up and give it some difference from, one side to the next. So now you can kind of look at it and you're like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And then you see this, you're like, oh, what happened here? The ground kind of came down through there. Oh, that's cool. That's why I like that, and that's why I do it that way. So we've good here. We've got grass growing at the top. This grass will grow soon, so that is nice. One thing that we will need to do is kind of come through here and give it just a bit. Oh no, we need paintable grass. Here we go. I just want to give it a bit more of a barrier from where the field is to where the edge of the pig pen is. There we go. I think that's good, and that'll give us plenty of room to kind of move around it. Get out of the way so we don't crash or anything. And and because this is a pigsty, let's see, let's go into this. We need it to be, well, not mud, but this is mud. Let's see. Oh, we got a little high right there. You know what? Let's continue that. I like that look. I like that. That actually looks good. I'm digging that. It come through, and I know this kind of gives it the clean mud look. We will make this look nicer. There's that. A little bit more, a little bit further, a little bit further. And I think that's about as far forward as I want to go with that. I am very, very happy with the way this is turning out. I mean, extremely happy with the way this is turning out. Let me know what you guys think. Is this how you would do it? Would you do it completely different? Drop down in the comment section and let me know. I think that doesn't look too bad. And we will add some more trees around here as well to give it kind of that area of exclusivity and all that good stuff. But there's one. Now we got to do the same thing over here. We are going to have to get rid of that tree and this tree and possibly this tree up here. And of course we got the rando bale. This is going to be for cows right here. So let's jump back into this guy and let's run through. Now you may be looking at this going, DJ, what the heck are you using? What is that? It's this right here, the Brux und Big Daddy. Of course it's called the Big Daddy, right? Guess who showed me this? Take a wild guess. There you go. So you've got the Brux, and then you got the stump cutter. And it kind of mimics the effects from the Rayboard Xylo. Again, we're on PC, so these are PC-only mods. But it mimics the effects of the Rayboard Xylo in a sense. It's not exactly perfect. It doesn't work the greatest sometimes. Like, for example, I can lower this down and come up to the tree. Sometimes this tree will cut perfectly. Sometimes this tree will not. Like, right here, it's left this nasty looking stump. There's that. And then what I like to do is just take a peek under, make sure that we've got the stump. And we did. We got the entire stump. And then we'll go over here. Yes, we are in the cow pen. I have... there we go. The way I've got everything set up on this map is whenever you put a placeable down, because it's a place anywhere mod, it doesn't mess with the ground around it. Now, one question I have about that is, because you can see, look at this. This is where it's at. So we got to bring the ground down to that. All right, let's hop in here. Let's turn this off, get it raised up, because this doesn't, I don't think we need to use it even. You know what? We may want to cut this tree down. Let's cut this tree down. Let's get this one done too. So it worked for a second. See, that's the dealio with this mod right here. It works for a few seconds and then doesn't anymore. Kind of irritating. Yep. So the stump's gone, but the tree's still there. So let's get this cut down. Let's get the Massey out of the way, and then we will continue to work on this cow pen. Here we go. We want to do the exact same thing here that we were doing with the other side. And I know sometimes you may be looking at this going, DJ, I'm so bored, man. I'm so bored. Can you do something else, please? But I want to make sure that you guys know how to terraform. A lot of people are scared of doing this. I've noticed in the past, hey, we're perfect. We're there. I've noticed like very recently that a lot of people are kind of, well, in a sense, terrified to terraform. And you shouldn't be scared to do this. It is such a cool thing and such a cool experience to come through here and do this area like this. And I want you guys to know how I do the things I do, why I do the things I do, why I make the decisions to place, you know, thing A here or put this other thing over there. I want you guys to know why I do that, so that when you come through and it's your turn and you're the one doing this, that you're like, you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do. I saw this on DJ's channel and I'm going to change it and I'm going to do it like this and it's going to be awesome. That is what I want for you guys. And again, we've done everything we need to do here. I always recommend, if you're going to do rock, and we're going to do rock again, if you're going to do rock like this, do the rock first, because it's very hard to get down and to the top all at the same time. So if you mess it up a little bit, if you go a little overboard with it, it's okay. Totally cool. Totally doable. Because you can go at the top with a little bit of grass and clean it up. And here at the bottom, you can go with a little bit of grass and clean it up. Totally cool. Absolutely awesome. I mean, you guys are rock stars. You know what you're doing. Here we go. And I always use, when I'm doing rock, like the side of a rock face, I use the smallest. Oh. Uh-oh. We got to go out a little bit more right here. So let's do that right now. Let's not put that off anymore. I'm just going to come through and flatten. Come through, flatten. I'm using the flatten tool here. Come through again, flatten, and flatten. And that did it right there. That was perfect. That did everything that we want to do. Now we go back into painting. We go back into painting. And when I paint, I always like using the circle. I don't like using the square when I'm painting a side of a face, a rock face, anything like that. So if you guys are painting the side like this, you can run into little funky little spots. If you're using a square, that square is going to cause you some serious issues. But if you're using a little circle, you're totally fine. Also, you may hear me tapping. Can I hear that a little bit? I'm not... I mean, I'm trying to bring the controller up to the microphone. I'm not holding it, because if you hold it, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to run into problems. Don't hold it, because if you hold it, it's going to go nuts. Nice and easy. Go through, just tap. That way if you mess up, you don't mess up bad. And then down through here, there's our rock face. Right there. Now let's go at the top. Again, putting the grass down at the top. Most of the grass looks pretty good. To be honest with you, most of the grass up here looks pretty good. But again, we're just going to give it our own touch and just make a little bit of it kind of go down the side of the rock face here and there. And because we're not going to be driving through here anymore, are we? We don't have to worry about that. Now this looks good. I'm not worried about that. Let's take this area right here and let's come through here and let's get this grassed up as well. Oh, I was going to try not to get into the field, but there's not much you could do in that situation. And then we'll bring this out and just hit this. Again, if you put too much grass on here, you're like, oh, I don't like the way the grass looks. I want it to grow. I want the grass to grow. Just give it a couple days. Be all right. It will grow, I promise you. And then just a little bit of area here, again, as a buffer, so when you're coming through, you don't fall down in here whenever you're harvesting or could be anything. Could be anything. Again, this field doesn't have to be perfect. So that is our area there. We're going to come through here and we're just going to paint this. What is that, grass? Yeah, grass, and it is this grass, the one where the dirt's in it. So let's come through here. Boom, 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 boom. Tell you what, Jim did a fantastic job, not only on Mercury Farms, but in the tools that we have, in the grass that we have, the textures that we have on this map. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Huge shout out to Alien Jim. Killing it, bro. Killing it. Here we go. We done? Oop, one more out. That's right there. That's what we want. And not only that, we are done. Yeah, we're done with the field. Now we get to go buy everything. So we got, let's see, brown and white spotted cows there. So in here, I say we do black and white spotted cows. Perfect. We're going to buy, I don't know, 100,000 of them. How much do they cost? Boom. Confirm. There's $100,000 worth of cows. Because that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're not already, please subscribe. If you got any questions, drop those down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to help you guys out. Happy to answer any questions. This game could be kind of wild and crazy and a little odd at sometimes. And the hardest thing is wanting to know how to do something and not having a clue what to do. So I want to help you guys as much as I can. But with that being said, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later. Peace.